you've been through the last couple of weeks, how tough is it to stomach coming up short on one of those?
Well, we talked about validation and winning and losing, and you feel for the guys. You want them to get a victory underneath them, but we got better tonight. That's last time we were in a situation going down the stretch. We didn't come out as victors, and tonight, same result, but a lot of good things along the way, a lot of positives along the way.
Did Glenn get hit on that last one? Did you see today? Was it a block? Was he hit on the wrist? Could you see at all from your end?
I couldn't see from where I was, John.
Jacque, what were you looking for? I was after Dunleavy hit the game-tying three, I think. The possession that ended in overtime with Jameer with the ball. It appeared that Glenn set a screen a little bit late. About 3 seconds left to go. Jameer couldn't get a shot off. What did you see on that play, and was that what was designed to happen?
We probably were a second late. I think Jameer's shot went in after the buzzer sounded. High pick and roll. We wanted the ball in the hands of Jameer. Again, setting the screen. Pretty standard at the end of the game, and it's a little late.
Coach, Victor really had a good night on the offensive end in regulation. Can you just talk about what you saw differently out of him, why he was so efficient tonight?
I thought his attacks to the rim were really good. His finishing at the rim was pretty impressive tonight. I thought he had a great pace about it, and he played off the ball with Jameer. Having multiple ball handlers was really efficient for us tonight. And solid defensively, and playing their guys tonight.
Coach, in your first response there, you mentioned that you saw a lot of positives tonight. I was wondering if you could just elaborate on a few of those positives that you saw.
Well, I just think end-of-game execution. I think getting stops on demand when we needed them, not giving in, not relaxing. A lot of things that can carry over from the last time that we were in this situation. I think we executed down the stretch pretty efficiently.
Coach, pregame you talked a little bit about how you guys could have some success in the paint tonight. Finished with 60 points on 30 of 43 shooting. Can you just talk about how you guys were able to get in there and really be efficient in there tonight?
Well, it's interesting we talk about paint points. A lot of times you think it's post-ups and bigs catching and pounding the ball. I think our attack to the rim was really good. Jameer getting downhill against their bigs. We made them adjust their defense, and Vic getting also downhill and getting in the paint and making plays.
And also, can you touch on how Kyle looked tonight? He was really active in the time he was out there, and he finished with 12 and 7. Just about the energy that he brought and how you thought he looked overall.
Yeah, just great night for him. I think he looked probably the most comfortable since he's had on a Magic uniform. I think on both ends of the floor, he was aggressive defensively, whether it was getting blocks, rebounds for us, and then pretty decisive on the offensive end. His ability to make shots and pass the basketball. So probably one of his better nights as a Magic basketball player.
Coach, how critical was this game in establishing Oladipo's confidence going forward?
He's a guy that, from game to game, I don't think, he searches for where he needs reinforcing from game to game. He's a guy that recharges his battery and is really ready the next day. He's growing from situations like this, and to have the ball in his hand at the end of a game, there's no duplicating that.
Coach, Chicago shot 1 of 12 from three-point range in the first half, and then the rest of the way they were 11 of 21. What did they do to convert on their looks?
They did a good job of getting their bigs to roll and really kind of collapse our defense a little bit, and then they made them. That's the thing. Same shots. We contested them. They had 2 threes back-to-back that kind of shifted the game a little bit, but it was caused by Noah's rolling, us collapsing our defense, and then firing back out to contest.
What was your thought process when Glenn hit that three-pointer to send the game into the third overtime, when he took the shot and when he made it?
Well, the play is, a lot of times the bigs will be open on that play. Good decision to pass the basketball. Good look. Off you go.
overtime periods, Vic and Jameer shot, I believe, 2 of 15 combined. Was that just a matter of Chicago's bigs really contesting them when they got to the rim, or were their legs starting to go, or just a mix of all of it?
I think a lot of minutes were played between those two. We asked them to do a lot on the defensive end also. Same looks that we get to get us a lead and back into the game. So good looks for us.
Is that just a matter of sticking with them in the overtime since they were the ones who pretty much kept you in the game the whole night?
Definitely. So it's a decision whether or not you're going to bring a guy off the bench, but they have the rhythm of the game, the defensive coverages, what good looks we can get from him, so that they just have a better rhythm at that time of the game.
Tobias picked up his 5th foul, I believe it was pretty early in the 4th quarter. The rest of the way he played until late there, I believe, with 5, and he was really physical and able to get into Noah on rebounding attempts and kind of, I guess, give Glenn some help on the boards. Can you just talk about what you saw from him in overtime and the end of the 4th to really keep himself in the game?
Yeah, I think the best thing is he kept his aggressiveness. A lot of times when you pick up 4 or 5 fouls, you become passive, and that's not what we wanted. He stayed aggressive, and I think he did a good job of playing the fouls.
All right, thank you very much.